Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Deidre M, and I am here. I'm just coming to you guys to talk to you about some games that I play with my clients to help with different skills, to build rapport, and just a fun way that's non-threatening, but we can get the information that we need from children when we're in a therapeutic setting. If you are new here, I am a licensed clinical social worker associate, but I have been in the field of working with children in general for the past 17 years, and it has been a wonderful journey. So I'm going to tell you guys what I've learned and what has been useful for me. So first we're going to start off with the matching game. So you can buy any type of matching game. It doesn't matter. Shout out to the Black Unicorn shop for this game. But it doesn't matter what type. It could be just even regular playing cards if that's all you have. But so if you're not familiar with the matching game, you turn all the cards over. They're all different. There's a pair, so there are two of each card in all of the sets, right? So you will face them, put all the cards face down on a surface, and then you're flipping until you find a match. But you're taking turns. So my turn, I'll flip it over. If I get them wrong, if I don't find a match within my turn, I flip them over, and then it is the next person's turn. And so kids love this game, especially around the ages of around 4, from 4 up until, I definitely know 8 and 9-year-olds enjoy it a lot too. And I use it in a therapeutic setting because I have a lot of kids that have challenges with turn taking, with impulse control, and it absolutely does help with impulse control because you have to wait until it's your turn. You can't keep flipping over the cards out of turn, which in the beginning, the majority of my kids do that, especially if they're the younger age. It helps with turn taking, so it's your turn, then my turn. It also helps with build their confidence, so they're excited, once they find the match. And when they don't find a match, you encourage them, it's okay, you will find a match next time. Or, we talk about your feelings of when you don't find a match, or how you feel when you do find a match. And then I relate that to other situations, and we have a conversation about it. It also helps with their cognitive ability as well, because you have to focus. You have to figure out if these two pictures look the same or if they don't look the same. And so a lot of different things come into play when you are playing these types of games, and I can tell you they're a winner every time. Also, I use it too sometimes in trauma situations. So if I have a client that has been through some type of traumatic experience, playing a familiar game with them helps to build trust. And I'm pretty sure the majority of young kids have played a matching game of some sort, or if not, they know about patterns and matches and things like that. And so starting off the situation with something that you're familiar with or comfortable with makes it a little bit easier when the hard part comes, when you have to ask, difficult questions, or when you're trying to decipher if a situation has occurred or has not, but you need to gather as much information as possible. So I do it through playing games. All right, so that's the first game. So the next game I love to play with my kids, mostly my teenagers. I mean, my preteens, adolescent kids, they like it too, but my teenagers, this is your standard game of Uno, right? So I play Uno with a twist, and they always think they can beat me, which they have. But it's just a standard game of Uno. But I do every time. So I have 2 versions of it. One version is just if it's just me and the child playing. What we do is, if every time they draw a card, I ask them, so first we assign feelings to each card. I'll do that one first. So first we assign feelings to each color. So green could be happy, red could be mad, yellow could be nervous, whatever they choose. But I let the child choose. It's their choice, because we want them to feel like they have autonomy. They have some type of say-so in this process. And so what I do is I let them choose whatever feelings they have. So then when they pick, when it's their turn to pluck or their turn to draw a card, when they put a card down, when they put that card down, and if it's a draw, like, okay, so say if I draw, I give them a blue, they skip, they put down a skip, then I ask them, they have to tell me, you know, something that makes them whatever, sad, angry, whatever the case is. And so I normally play it when it's just me and one child, so every single time, and it takes a while. So the game, that really takes a long time because we're stopping and we're discussing situations and different things. And so every so often, every now and then we'll finish a game, but normally it takes a minute for us to finish one game. So that's it. So just a regular standard game of Uno. They assign feelings to a color, and then every time they put out a color, then they have to talk about what that feeling is, or, you know, what a time that I was excited, or a time that I was angry, or a time I was whatever. And they love it. So my next game is so this is a new game and it's really cool. It's called Emotional Roller Coaster. I bought it from Amazon. You can see it was probably like between 30 and 40 bucks. I love this game, y'all, so much because it has a, I won't say a deep meaning, but I feel like it's something that kids can easily remember in a situation, or the more that they practice it, the more they can use these skills throughout life and in real life situations. So it's much like Chutes and Ladders or Snakes and Ladders, whatever. It comes with these little pieces here, and then you have you have dice. Then it has two sets of cards. It's coping card and a chaos card, right? Okay. And then it comes with it's just a regular board game. Let's see. And as you can see, it has a start at the bottom and then a finish at the top up here. Finish at the top. And the object of the game is to, of course, make it to the finish line, right? But there's some things that you have to do to make it to the finish line. So once you roll your dice, you land on whatever it is, and or you move how many spaces. So let's say you land on draw a chaos card. So you draw a chaos card. On these cards are situations that could cause a person to be upset, mad, angry, whatever. So like here is an example. One says, someone I thought was my friend spreaded a rumor about me, right? So normally, depending on what type of person you are, I imagine you would confront them, but sometimes, which is a good thing, you should be able to have a conversation with that person, but sometimes the conversation either escalates and turns physical, or the child themselves just, depending on the temperament of the person, what you would do. Well, on this board, if you get a chaos card, you have to move back down a space to wherever that ladder leads you to, right? Unless you have a coping card. And the coping card are just strategies that children can use in these situations. So one card says, name 2 people you can talk to when you're mad. So we try it. So let's talk about who are the people you talk to when you're upset. Touch 5 different red objects in the room, because what it's doing is it is shifting your focus from being upset to whatever this task is, and that helps you to calm down. Music, it could be hum or sing your favorite song. So it has different things. So this is really good because the idea is to practice these things, these coping strategies with your child before they're upset, when they're not in a state of anger or a fight or flight state. You have to practice, because that is only then will they be able to remember. They'll use their memory and remember, like what they can do in these certain situations, what choices that they have. And then on the board, if you have a coping card, you do not have to move back down the ladder, which means you get to essentially progress, and you could eventually win the game. And that's just like life. When we have certain situations that cause us to behave in a certain manner, make us want to behave in a certain manner, if we pick the wrong choice and react negatively, that causes us some consequences, right? And those consequences could be setback for whatever it is we're trying to accomplish. Versus if you have coping skills, you're gonna, you're going to be able to handle it and progress to the next, whatever it is you're trying to do in life, or whatever it is, you have your mindset on. So I love this game so much. If you guys, I'll link it below too, just in case you were interested in it. But I got it straight from Amazon, and it is chef's kiss. I love it. All right, y'all. So these are some of the games I play with my kids, and these are some of the ways that they help children. If you are interested in more of the toys and things that I use and play in sessions, let me know. Comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, give me a shout out, any of those things, and I'll link the items below. Also, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.